Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. Today we're looking at Watford's run-in for the rest of the 2020-21 Championship season. 5 games to go. That's all we've got left. Just 5 games. And yeah, I mean, this season has gone really quickly. I mean, the start of the season under Vladimir Rivic, it was dragging out quite a lot. The games were dull, the games were boring, but we're coming towards the end of the season now under Xisco Munoz in the 4-3-3 formation, and we're playing so well at the moment. And in this video today, we're going to look at the fixtures we've got left, and yeah, just talk about the running that Watford have got left this season. Obviously, I think Watford probably do have one of the toughest run-ins. In fact, in the whole of the Championship, I would say, especially for us, fighting for that second automatic promotion place. So quickly looking at the table now, I'll put some graphics on screen for you guys to look at also while we're doing this. Norwich currently sitting in first place with 90 points. We're not going to be catching Norwich. It is, of course, mathematically possible, but it ain't going to happen. So let's rule that out straight away. We ain't going to be winning the league, but congratulations to Norwich. They are going to be going up this season. So that's obviously good for them, but we won't be catching Norwich. They are in first place with 90 points. In second place is obviously Watford. Watford currently sitting on 82 points. We're 11 points ahead of Brentford at the moment. Sorry, not 11. We're 9 points ahead of Brentford. Brentford currently sitting on 73 points in third place, but they do also have a game in hand. So that is something to keep an eye on. Swansea sitting in fourth place on 72 points. We're obviously 10 points ahead of Swansea, but they also do have a game in hand. So again, that's something to watch. And Barnsley sitting in fifth place with 71 points. Below Barnsley is Bournemouth, but I don't think Bournemouth really will be catching us now. I think they're too far behind for them to mount a challenge for that second spot. So I'd rule Bournemouth out. And the teams we're going to keep an eye on, in this video today and for the rest of the season is Brentford, Swansea, and Barnsley. Now, do I think Watford will go up this season? First of all, of course. Now, if you're a Watford fan and you're thinking we're not going to go up this season, you are delusional, to be honest. Just because there is such a significant gap between us now, even with that game in hand, that even the most negative of fans, surely, even myself, I mean, I'm quite a negative person anyway in terms of like football and predicting results. But surely, I mean, Watford, if we mess this up now, we're bottle jobs, aren't we? So I think we will be going up. When that happens, I'm not sure. It can't happen on the Luton game now. Mathematically, it's impossible for that to happen. But I think against Millwall away, I think we can actually get promoted that day, depending on if teams around us drop points. So obviously we've got to win our own fixtures. But if teams around us are dropping points as well, then we can actually get promoted sooner than that game. So yeah, it's really exciting stuff. And fingers crossed we can do it as soon as possible. And yeah, hopefully we can all have a party down in Watford at the end of this season to celebrate promotion. Looking at the fixtures we've got left then, we've got 5 games left, as I just said, and 5 very tough games. As I said earlier, probably got the toughest run in the whole division. First off, next Saturday, we have Luton Town away from home. Now, of course, the Luton games are always quite exciting for us to watch. Anything can happen in them, but you just think with the form we're on at the moment, the quality of player we've got, the season Luton have had, we've got to be beating Luton if we're to go up this season. We have to be beating Luton. Now, I know their fans are going to be up for it, will be up for it. But it is just 3 points at the end of the day. And if we can get the 3 points from that game, I'll be more than happy. So, of course, first off, we have Luton Town away. Then it does not get any easier. We then go away from home again, but this time to the league leaders, Norwich City. And yeah, that game is a funny one because depending on the situation, Norwich might have won the league by then. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in regards to them. But if Norwich have won the league by the time we play them, then I'd be going there looking to maybe, target some complacency from Norwich that they would have won the league or they would have guaranteed automatic promotion anyway. So I'd go there looking to win that game as well. But equally, if we got a draw from that Norwich game, is that a bad result? I don't really think it is. So I probably, I would take a draw away at Norwich, but ideally, hopefully we would get the win there as well. I don't think Watford will go unbeaten in these last 5 fixtures, by the way. I do think at some point we will mess up and we may drop more points or we may lose a game. But I don't think that's anything to be too concerned about. And we have given ourselves, a 7 to 10 point cushion, as well. And obviously, if Brentford and Swansea drop points, which is still more than possible, then yeah, I mean, it can work out in our favour. So I wouldn't be too concerned about this fixture list. But yeah, away at Norwich, I'd look to get a draw if possible, if not a win. Then, again, I mean, it doesn't get any easier, does it? Luton Town away, Norwich away. Then we're at home to Millwall. Millwall at home. I mean, that is going to be a really, really tough game. You know what to expect with Millwall. May not be the best team in terms of quality, but defensively solid. Hard to break down, and it could be a really, really irritating game for Watford to play in. But that is the game where we could also, we can also guarantee ourselves promotion. So, I've got a funny feeling about this game. It could be, it could be a fantastic game for Watford. We could bang in 4 goals, celebrate automatic promotion, and we could all be very happy. Or Millwall could, cause us a really, really tough test, and it might be difficult for Watford, and there might be delay in the inevitable, because I still do think we will be going up this season, but Millwall at home going to be really, really tough. Then Brentford away. Now, of course, Brentford are sitting in 3rd place, just below Watford. As I said, they are currently 9 points behind us with a game in hand, of course. And yeah, if we don't guarantee promotion by the Millwall game, if we go away to Brentford and win, I mean, surely then you're thinking, at that point, we must have promotion secured. Brentford away, of course, they've got Ivan Toney. Very, very good player. I think he's on course to have the best individual season in the Championship ever. I believe he's got 29 goals, 10 assists so far, which is absolutely insane. Unbelievable, in fact. But fingers crossed, by this point, we will have promotion secured, because it's getting to that stage now where you've got Brentford and Swansea, your last 2 games. You don't really want to be having to win, you don't want to leave it to the last game against Swansea, but, them 2 teams, you don't want to be leaving promotion to them 2 last games. So fingers crossed we've got it secured before then. But I probably would take a draw at Brentford as well, depending on, obviously, the situation in the table and what's happened before then. But I probably would look to take a draw from there as well. Then, of course, at home, Swansea, last game of the season. Now, I'm predicting we're promoted by this point. Unless it goes very, very wrong, Watford should have secured automatic promotion by this point. So hopefully the Swansea at home game can be a nice party for all of us Watford fans. Hopefully there might be a few fans in the ground as well. I'm not sure if the EFL have actually confirmed fan numbers for that last game week or not. I've not really seen anything about it, but fingers crossed there could be a few fans in there as well to celebrate with the players. And yeah, really, really exciting stuff. Now, in them last 5 fixtures, there's 2 home games, 3 away, so we have to go away from home more than we're at home. Obviously, our home form is fantastic, and I'd much prefer to play the majority of them games at home. I don't think it's too much of an issue. I would say if we pick up 5 or 6 points in them last games, I think that will be just enough, and I don't think the other teams will have enough to catch us. So that is my view on when we're going to get promoted, how we're going to do it. My final thoughts on it: Watford do play 3 of the top 5 teams in the Championship in them last 5 games. As I said, I don't think any other team has a run as tough as ours, but I think we've got enough to do it. We're on fantastic form at the moment. Everyone's firing on all cylinders. Saul with 2 fantastic goals against Reading. I'm very, very happy at the moment. I know there's a lot of Watford fans who are thinking very, very negatively. I just don't think you can get into that mindset at this moment in time. I don't think the players will be in that mindset, and I think as fans, the way we're thinking as a collective fan base, I think at times that can transcend, that can move over to the players and they can feel some of that pressure. Whereas if we're all positive, if we all get behind the team, I think that's only a good thing. So fingers crossed we should be able to do it, but it's just a matter of when, not if. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for your match preview for the Luton Town game very, very soon. The game has actually been moved, obviously due to the sad passing of Prince Philip. They have moved the 3 o'clock fixtures on that Saturday, but the EFL haven't confirmed at what time they'll be played yet. So keep an eye on our socials for all the information on that. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be playing next Saturday against Luton Town, and hopefully we'll be 3 points closer to promotion back to the Premier League. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already as well. I'm hoping to hit 400 subscribers before the end of this season. So if we can make that possible, that would be absolutely fantastic. Let me know your thoughts on the run-in the comments below. Be really, really interested to read your thoughts on the teams who've got left to play and how you see it panning out. And of course, leave a like on the video as well, because that really does help me out in the YouTube algorithm and pushing me up the search list, so more people can discover this channel. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you for another video very, very soon. Bye bye, guys.